guys, it is, let's see, December 30th, 2018, 11:58 a.m. on a Sunday. No, I don't go to church, so I'm here making a video for you. I did not draw a cartoon last night, this morning, whatever. So I waited a day to make this video. When I first thought of this idea, I thought, well, I can't really do that, but I liked it too much, and I thought, but I'm still gonna do it. And I tweeted out a teaser that something like that, like, oh I shouldn't draw my next cartoon, you know, oh no. And that kind of gets everybody's hopes up that it's going to be something really, really kind of like wild and even nasty and something like that. But there's a big difference between something that's outrageous for social media and outrageous for newspapers. This is kind of tame for social media. Okay, it says boobs. Oh no, boobs. But for a newspaper, it's like, oh my God, children might read this. We can't have this. Even though the editor would probably laugh his ass off at it and think, oh, I'd like to see somebody else do this. My alternative newspapers wouldn't be afraid of this if they like the cartoon. It wouldn't scare them at all. My online clients wouldn't be afraid of it. And people on social media are probably underwhelmed that it wasn't really that outrageous, you know, or as in, you know, just pushing the limits, going across the line or whatever, with taste and junk. But for newspapers, different world. Different world. One of my colleagues, a guy I've known for about almost 20 years, a newspaper colleague, he once told me, you know, I believe in the Simpsons rule. If they can say it on the Simpsons, we should be able to say it in a newspaper. And I believe in that rule too, but you know what? Most editors don't. They don't. If you can say ass on the Simpsons, then you should be able to say ass in a newspaper. You know. But anyway. But I liked it. The Office of Personnel Management was trying to give advice to furloughed workers. A lot of these furloughed workers will get back pay, but right now they're not being paid. And guess what? It's the end of the month. They got to pay their rent. Reminds me, I need to pay my rent. I can try to check today, or tomorrow, or I'm making wait. And if you're a contractor with the government, you probably aren't going to get paid for this time at all. But hey, it's great that Donald Trump is doing this for his vanity project, racist vanity project. But the government told these workers, well, what you can do is just barter with your landlord. Explain to him. Maybe you could do some like carpentry, some painting, maybe unclog some toilets, and you know, in exchange for lowering your rent. So then I get this idea of show me your boobs, and I just laughed whenever I thought of this one. It's some really, really bad advice. They also, here's the thing, government workers, most of them can't take other jobs. And of course they want to talk to their manager, but they can't because their manager's not at work. He's laid off or furloughed. And then the advice is, you know, to really, really go over the fine, you know, the legalities of this though, you should probably consult with a lawyer. So you can't pay rent, but you can pay for a lawyer. Seriously, whoever's, well, actually I looked it up. I know who's heading, I knew, but then I forgot again. Heading the Office of Personnel Management, definitely appointed by Donald Trump. Definitely. They're like the Fed and the CIA, FBI. They're supposed to be an independent agency, but they're still appointed by Donald Trump, you know? Yeah. He still got his idiots in there. Oh, boy. Alright, we're going to do some shout-outs. Shouty-outy time. Ariel, sorry you got food poisoning. I guess description of Chili Mac not helping your stomach. Oh, I'm about to make it worse. I hope you're feeling better. Because there's something else you can do besides Chili Mac. With chili, though. Mac and cheese. Make some mac and cheese. Get it real cheesy. And just dump that chili on top of it. There's a place here called Sheets. And Chili Mac is supposed to be that. But people call it spaghetti Chili Mac. But we have a place here called Sheets. It's a gas station. And they make really, really good sandwiches. They're like a competitor with Wawa. And they have Chili Mac. Let's go in there and get this cup of mac and cheese with chili in it. It's delicious. Now, if you're going to do Chili Mac at home, don't be buying that canned chili crap, okay? Don't you buy the hot dog chili. You need to make your own chili. Because if you buy that canned chili and you put it on top of some spaghetti and you come back to me and go, man, that shit sucked. Well, of course that sucks. So you didn't do it right. Don't do that, okay? Yeah, you deserve to go smack yourself in the mouth if you do that. And everyone will come, I don't. Robert Coutinho, you said eyeballs with teeth. I don't know what I said to bring that up. I don't know. And so Robert, here your whole thing's about. You're talking about gluten-free spaghetti. Okay. See, we're not even talking about anything political. We're talking about food. And Mr. Coutinho said, you cartoonists should have a convention where you can all get together and smack those who draw Christmas cartoons after Christmas Day, the first day of Christmas, and New Year's cartoons after January 1st. There are conventions. We have them every year. I don't go to them anymore because I can't really afford them, and plus I really get bored of them. But at my very first convention, it was right after Desert Storm in like 1990, and I had this. I saw a cartoonist draw an arachnophobia cartoon because that was the big movie for like a minute. But it was right at Desert Storm, arachnophobia. And I was brand new at cartooning, and I saw one cartoonist do it, and I thought, oh my god, that guy is a genius. He's brilliant. And I didn't realize, this is before I had the internet, that like 30 other cartoonists also did arachnophobia cartoons. And of course I was new. I thought it was a great idea. So there's this one cartoonist, which is kind of funny because he draws obvious cartoons all the time, so I must have been proud that he didn't do it. But he wore a t-shirt that said, I did not draw an arachnophobia cartoon. And that's kind of like my first exposure that something was a cliche, that people would all get the same idea, and they were pretty much lame for doing it. But that really, really stuck with me. That was like, over 20 years ago, and it still has stuck with me. And speaking on that note, my last cartoon, The Baby in the Cage, I thought it was a great idea, and now I've seen like 5 of them. And at first, when I saw the first one, I thought, you mother, would you be stealing my cartoons? Because it's a guy who steals my cartoons occasionally. But then I saw 2 other people do it, and then I saw 2 more do it, and I was like, crap, it's an obvious idea. Now the thing is, I think other cartoonists, they don't really think if it's an obvious idea or not. They don't really care. But I do care. I don't want to do the obvious idea. But sometimes I'm still not good, or I fail at capturing or detecting that something's going to be that obvious or whatever. Because when I thought of my Baby in the Cage cartoon, I thought it was a great idea. I thought, oh, this is brilliant. Nobody's going to think of this. This is just awesome. But it wasn't. All right. Betty Buckley came in and commented. Said, awesome as always. Oh, thank you, Betty. And welcome. That was your shout out, Betty Buckley. That was your shout out. Hope you enjoyed your shout out. All right, come back and get another shout out. TJ Thoreau came in and changed the entire subject and went down conspiracy road. I wonder what your opinion is on the bullshit coming out of the Mueller probe about losing Strzok's test. What's your opinion on the bullshit that Strzok is your boogeyman? He's the scapegoat. I mean, Trump is destroying careers for his own personal gain. I mean, these guys were career professionals. They were lauded. They were awarded. They were the best in the business. And Donald Trump comes along and goes, they ain't coming after me. And look at this. He had a girlfriend. He cheated on his wife. And they didn't like me. So the whole thing's rigged. People lose text all the time, dude. It's not really a big deal. It's just another deflection. But thanks for changing the subject. And by the way, changing the subject is something that Donald Trump tweeted about the other day. Stop getting your talking points and taking your cues from Donald Trump. In case you haven't noticed, he's a liar. All right. There's your cartoon, folks. Simprad, show him your boobs. Anytime you get boobs in a newspaper, in a cartoon. I can't do that every day. Not all the time. All right. This was episode 332, right? Yes, it was. Come back tomorrow. There will be another video. Leave me a comment. You'll get your very own shout out. Click the red button. Please click that red button because it will really help me out to make $1 at this someday. Thank you. See you later. Bye.